My lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing somewhere beyond the sea. She's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. It's far beyond the star, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet beyond the shore, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. My heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet, I know we'll meet beyond the shore. We'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. So long sailing, bye-bye sailing. Move on out, Captain.
Walden Robert Casoto, better known as Bobby Darin, was born on May 14, 1936, in the Bronx. According to Darin, his father was a small-time gangster who died before he was born, leaving the woman he believed was his mother to raise him and his sister alone and in poverty. Years later, Darin would learn that his sister was really his mother, and the woman who raised him was his grandmother. Known throughout his career for his brashness, Darin proclaimed early on that he would become a legend by the time he was 25, a goal he nearly achieved.
After trying my luck at acting for about a year or so in New York City, I dabbled in songwriting as a hobby, really. And the songwriting became lucrative, and the net result of that was getting lucky with my own records.
A talented musician who played drums, piano, and guitar as a child, Darin started his music career as a member of the famous Brill Building gang of songwriters, where he began writing songs for Connie Francis. They soon started dating, but broke up because her father did not approve of the relationship. Francis would go on to write in her memoirs that the breakup was one of the worst mistakes of her life. In 1957, Darin got a deal with Atco Records, but success eluded him until 1958 when he recorded Splish Splash, a song he claimed to have written in 12 minutes.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath, home about a Saturday night. Yeah. Rubbed up, just relaxing in the tub, thinking everything was alright. When I stepped out the tub, put my feet on the floor, I wrapped the towel around me and I opened the door. And in a splish splash, I jumped back in the bath. Well, how was I to know there was a party going on? There was a splishing and a splash, breathing with the feeling, moving and a grooving, rocking and a blowing. Yeah! shoes on. Yeah, I was a rolling and a strolling, reeling with the beat, moving and a grooving, splishing and a splashing.
The song became a huge hit, selling 100,000 copies in less than a month and reaching the number 3 spot on the charts. It also propelled Darin to teen idol stardom as Bobby Darin, a surname he reportedly picked out of the telephone book. In 1959, Darin wrote and recorded the ballad Dream Lover, which sold millions of copies.
Every night I hope and pray a dream lover will come my way, a girl to hold in my arms and know the magic of her charms. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Dream lover, where are you? Real love, oh so true. And the hand that I can hold, feel you near as I grow old. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Someday I don't know how, I hope she'll hear my plea. Some way I don't know how, she'll bring her love to me. Dream lover, until then I'll go to sleep and dream again. That's the only thing to do till all my lover's dreams come true. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Dream lover, until then I'll go to sleep and dream again. That's the only thing to do till all my lover's dreams come true. 'Cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover so I don't have to dream alone. Please don't make me dream alone. I beg you, don't make me dream alone. No, I don't wanna dream.
By this point, he was so popular that he set the all-time attendance record at the Copacabana Club in Manhattan and started headlining at the major casinos in Las Vegas. Darin kicked off the next decade with his single, Mac the Knife, which rocketed to number 1 on the charts and stayed there for 9 weeks.
Oh, the shark, babe, has such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old Maggie Heath, babe, and it keeps it out of sight. You know when that shark bites with his teeth, babe, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy glows, oh, where's old Maggie Heath, babe? So there's never a trace of red. Now on the sidewalk, ooh, Sunday morning, lies a body just oozing life. Got someone sneaking round the corner. Could that someone be Mac the Knife? There's a tugboat down by the river, don't you know, where a cement bag just drooping on down. Oh, that cement is just, it's there for the weight to dare. 5 will get you 10 old Mackies back in town. Now you hear about Louis Miller, he disappeared, babe, after drawing out all his hard-earned cash. And now Maggie's been just like a girl. Could it be our boy's done something rash? Yes, Susie Tawdry, ooh, Miss Lottie Lenya, and old Lucy Brown. Oh, the line forms are the right, babe. Now that Maggie's back in town. I said, Jenny Diver, oh, Susie Tawdry, look out to Miss Lottie Lenya and old Lucy Brown. Yes, that line forms on the right, babe. Now that Maggie's back in
It also sold 2 million copies and won the Grammy Award for Record of the Year 1960. Darin received a second Grammy Award for Best New Artist that same year. In 1960, Darin appeared in his first movie, Come September, with Sandra Dee.
Remember, the night is young and he's not.
The two fell in love during production and got married. Their son Dodd would be born in 1962. In 1962, Darin also won the Golden Globe Award for New Star of the Year for his work in Come September.
I wanted to be an actor all my life. This is my first love. As much as I love to sing and perform, and clown around a little bit, to act, to be another character, to be another person, this gives me the greatest sense of satisfaction and accomplishment.
The following year, he received an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor for his role in Captain Newman, M.D. Darin also began to write and sing country music, with hit songs including Things, You're the Reason I'm Living, and 18 Yellow Roses.
I love you anyway. Yes, 18 yellow roses came today.
As the 60s progressed, Darin became more politically active.
I feel, however, that every one of those parents, myself included, as a parent of an 8.5-year-old boy, should be the sole and only determinant of what my child sees. And forgive me, but if I were a resident of the state of Maryland, in all deference again to the 3 ladies who are performing this duty, I would resent the fact that I would have to go out of the state in order to determine whether my son would be able to see a film. Now, my son will see what I want him to see based on my judgment.
His musical style also changed with the times, and in 1966, he scored a hit with folk singer Tim Hardin's If I Were a Carpenter.
If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby?
By 1968, Darin and Dee had divorced, and he learned the truth about his parentage. He spent most of the year living in seclusion. He returned to the spotlight in 1969 when he formed his own record company, Direction, although he signed with Motown a few years later. Darin suffered from poor health his entire life, including bouts of rheumatic fever, which left him with a seriously weakened heart. He underwent his first heart surgery in January 1971 and spent most of that year in recovery. Between 1972 and 1973, Darin went back to performing and starred in his own television show.
Oh, good evening, ma'am, or bad evening. Who am I to tell you how to run your life?
In 1973, he underwent a second heart surgery to repair 2 valves that had been inserted during the first procedure. In the early morning hours of December 20th, 1973, Darin died in the recovery room without regaining consciousness. He was only 37 years old. He left a will directing his body be given to medical science, and it was taken to the University of California for research.
Once upon a time, a girl with moonlight in her eyes put her hand in mine and said she loved me so. But that was once upon a time, and so long.
A true triple threat, it seemed there was nothing Bobby Darin couldn't do. Darin's biographer, Michael Starr, summed him up perfectly. He was brash, he was cocky, he was arrogant, but he was extremely talented, and he could back it up.
But somehow, once upon a time, never comes again.
Thank you for watching.
Quarter tree, Jocko. There's nobody in this place, except you and me. You and me. Us, So I want you to stick 'em up. I want you to set 'em up, Joe. I got a little story. Oh, I thought I had to sneeze. My friend Cary Grant is going to tell it to you. Cary? Now, on St. Paul, tender with drinking my friend brought up to the end of a brief episode, so I don't want to hear any of your lips. Notice when I walk into a room, my shoulders are 3 feet behind me. So you better make it one for my baby and one more for my good friend Marlon Brandy, that's it. Oh, Sally, I got the routine now. But I appreciate it if you would put another nickel in the machine, huh? Oh, it's a dime now? Oh, well, I've been in Hawaii making this one picture so long, I don't know what's happening back here, you understand? But I tell you, I would like... Excuse me, my fingers itch. I would like you to play the music Dreaming Sad, man, for my friend, wait a minute, I got his name written on my eyelids. Walter Brennan. Yes, right, son, I can tell you that. Yeah. Yeah, I can tell you that. But you gotta be true to your code. Isn't that right, old Rivers? Yes, right. So you better make it one more for my baby and fill me up a nice big one for my old buddy Clark Gable. Will you? Oh, I tell you, bartender, you're a real McCoy. Yeah. Now see here, baby. I'm a poet, but you never know it. That's right. Now, I'll tell you something. I got an awful lot I got to say. Isn't that right, Walter? Yeah, Clark, go on. Keep on telling him. Keep talking to him. I will if you'll shut your mouth. Anytime I'm gloomy, why, bartender, you'd be real smart to listen to me. Because if you don't, why, I'm liable to bop you in the beak. Isn't that right, Jimmy Stewart? Well, yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, and Joe, I know you're getting anxious to close. I mean, I'm aware of that. I want to thank you for the cheer. Yeah, I hope you didn't mind my bending your ear. Well, you should pick it up, Joe. It's making a mess on the floor there. Well, Robert Mitchum will tell you some more. Robert Mitchum will. don't have too much to say. But W.C. Fields does. Yes, 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 little drunkardies, yes. Say, did I ever tell you about the time I had kidney stones? Or was it stone kidney? Oh, well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Tell you, bartender, anytime I'm gloomy, well, it'd be real smart if you just paid real attention to me. And if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. Just make sure you leave a full bottle on the counter before Sneaky Dean Martin comes along and drinks it all the way. He drinks, you know. So that's how it goes. And Joe, I know you do. You getting ready to close. Oh, for Larry, I want to thank you. I say I want to thank you. I say I want to thank you, but I'd rather drink. My ex-partner will finish this song. This toy that I found gotta be drowned, for soon might explode. La 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 la. I like to sing jazz. Make it one for my baby and one more for Alfred Hitchcock. I was just now that we, ladies and gentlemen, go to make it one for my baby and one more for the road. Ha